Well, hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Alright, can I spend my resin? I mean my, Trailblaze power.
No matter.
Not easy. Man, you're just waiting.
Together as one.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Found out how to get inside Robin's room.
No matter.
Oh, but glitching in?
Creations.
The fight is set.
Get a black card by playing Dreamy Slot.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
No, this seems highly suspect.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Kinda still need my Ethereum.
Stand still.
Not my Ethereum. My 18 tokens to find all the
Yin and
burbs.
yang.
I'll do that first,
Time
then
to say bye. Boom.
I'll do whatever that might be.
Failed to send you.
Pure luck. Then I'm not interested. I'm pure skill, baby.
Savor it for me.
Ill fate descends.
No matter. Human creations.
Anyway, we're gonna continue off where we left off last time, which is the
Time to
Trailblaze
say
Quest.
bye.
We're gonna go through the door and meet Sunday.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Together as one.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
No matter.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Yin and yang. Human
I
creations.
don't think Blade's ever gonna get turned.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Nope. Nightingales, you can read those. I didn't know you can read them. Anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta switch. To Aventurine, Dance Macabre. Did I spell dance wrong? Alright. Meet Sunday face to face. Oh, there he is. little Sunday in his own private study. Looks like a meeting room.
A reward with no risk?
There's 6 seats.
I'll take it.
Isn't there like 5 family heads? Why is there 6 seats?
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC Ambassador.
Well, you're not Enigma, you're Harmony.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
I thought he forgot his second line.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning.
Summoning.
Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine
How's that a
this
test of character?
knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Well, I did put
Certainly.
like a...
You ought to know
The
this
gadget
better than
there.
I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine.
Adventuring
You're
is
diligent,
trustworthy.
generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage.
Wisdom and courage.
But there's one thing I must ask you.
For real?
That
Adventuring?
is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
What's that shit on the table?
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
Yeah, there's a traitor amongst
No,
you.
you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore.
Why is there death there?
Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death.
And we can do it for you.
You're
yeah.
feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Nothing in
Well,
return.
naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
That's a lot
The
of
box
stuff.
in which the cornerstone is stored.
Cornerstone.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator,
Seals.
granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one.
10 stone hearts.
For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course, that's proper
Of course.
etiquette.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public.
In public.
You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house.
Well, that's a given, yeah.
I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No, he's still...
No room for negotiation.
That's all to say that he's not gonna
Please.
give it up.
Don't let me turn you down twice.
Oh, please.
Sure.
Please do.
The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money.
So how did
But
he get
before
the
that,
cornerstone?
I want you to tell me.
Tell me what? You killed my sister?
The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Do you use a zone of truth on him? Oh shit.
What have you done?
You can't lie anymore.
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
That means you're guilty.
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you.
Yeah, this is the zone of truth.
Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
Oh,
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty.
does that
Did you
mean there's
hand
like
over the
4
cornerstone to the
cornerstones?
family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
So this is what Harmony can do.
Are you
Can
an
do zone of
Avgin
truth.
from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes. Yes?
Yes.
Aha, I knew it.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
That's the same sigil on Sunday.
No.
That crow.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Yes. Perhaps?
Perhaps.
Well, that means he doesn't know. That
Do
seems
you
truthful.
hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
Does it mean Penacony? Yes.
I don't know.
Ah.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine Stone is safe and sound in this box?
He's not answering. Sounds like a no.
Of course.
Oh.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
It's probably gonna be an empty box, isn't it?
Please.
Yep.
Are these what you're looking for?
That's the Dragon Balls. So those are the cornerstones. I thought they were literally corner pieces like a puzzle piece. System hours ago, do like Pavilion.
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're
Everything
an
you said was a
avid
lie.
learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above
I don't think
all.
so.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
Why is Dr. Ratio
If
siding with
you agree to
Sunday?
assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron.
Is that why?
You must be quite
Research
aware
findings.
that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
So he wants information on the Stellaron. And that...
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his
choose to do this.
cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
I agree, speak more clearly.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
No.
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
This kind of
But
like
you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
like the Infinity Stones.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
These IPC stuff. Thought it was Intelligentsia Guild.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
So it's the element of Geo.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance.
Who are the 10 Stonehearts anyway?
And this
never
golden
heard of them.
statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine.
Ah, Topaz.
And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
You mean the playable character Topaz?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
These cornerstones are so important.
I
Oh, that's
see.
anime.
This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself. With a bunch of worthless jewels. Disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated. Is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. the family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
You're gonna return those, right?
Ratio, you wretch.
Doesn't sound particularly... doesn't look particularly angry.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
17 hours to live.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
Plan to kill him in 17 hours.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Oh, not only is it a zone of truth, but it's also doom.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is
If
it
they
built
lie.
upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning.
Giving him another choice.
Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family.
Sounds like another
If
type
you
of
fail,
death.
you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Yeah, as I said, doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
He's just gonna die same.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside.
So there is evil inside
and
the
bring
family.
the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That
Yeah.
isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
Stole his stolen cornerstone.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Seems like Sunday is the villain here. But who's this burb? That's the same sigil.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation.
Well, it's
An
just another
outright
chat.
execution.
Oh, execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all.
Silencing witnesses. I see.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
Yeah, you can
What
fuck
is
off.
it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Well, you want him to say the truth this time? I think the answer is yes.
Kakavisha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
Ah, another flashback, huh?
I got it back, sister.
Sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it.
Why don't they live underground? If they're getting pummeled by
Can't live without
meteors.
you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again.
Shell slasher.
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
He gambled with them. My god.
What?
Where'd he learn that from?
What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
Ah, so literally Avgens were blessed by luck. Yet the entire planet was being pummeled by
you, my dearest brother.
meteors.
I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said.
I'm sensing a big doubt there.
Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgen, have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness.
Sounds like Aerith.
So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right?
The only one that can guide us to paradise.
Listen to me and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
It's like a gambler, Aerith.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings.
Doesn't sound very lucky.
And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rain pour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Turning to the Trailblazer's point of view. Hey, Ellie, I know your secret.
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Are we looking for Firefly?
Just as I thought.
Oh yeah, we're trying to look for Firefly.
I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the
traces?
records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment
Like a
will
login?
monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected.
Oh, she was a smuggler? She smuggled herself in? So she wouldn't be accessible in those records. Oh my god, my controller actually turned off because it took so long. Is it possible to access these records? Feels like our every move is being watched. Yeah, she smuggled herself
I apologize.
in. It
The
won't appear
hotel
there.
does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Oh, asking the real questions. And also, weren't there two smugglers? They said there was a guy smuggler. Wait, they said there was a guy smuggler, but his hair was white. Was it grey? I think white. What happened to that?
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe she will be able to put on a spectacular show for all of you.
Instead of coming to her room in reality while the Bloodhound's chasing her in her dreams instead. As I said, she smuggled herself in, so she's probably not even in the hotel. She's probably, I don't know, hacking in somehow? I'm not sure how localized this thing is.
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet.
Disguised identity.
She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
I don't know, just sleep, I guess? The Garden of Recollection. Stellaron Hunters. Both could be true, but I don't think the Garden of Recollection actually does anything. Stellaron
The
Hunters.
Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly, a fact proven to us by Black Swan.
Yeah.
The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
Yeah, they can just hack in.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
I don't think it's them.
Who are you guys?
They're too rich to actually do something like this.
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed evacuation operation. Boss, get moving!
What the hell?
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk?
Are they trying to extract
What do
Venture?
you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later. Understood?
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball!
Might not be Stellaron Hunters working directly with Firefly, but
major disciplinary notice.
she could work in a similar fashion by hacking into
check
the
it out.
dream pool.
That
Dream
voice.
pools.
Could it be the IPC workers from Bellabog?
To
Tim
all
over here.
guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
Is he an actual robot? Can he even
I'll
drink?
request a beating for you lot! You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Hey, it's Topaz.
Take him back to the hotel room.
I think she's here for her cornerstone.
I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
It shouldn't be written at all. He should be fired.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings.
What? He's been talking shit behind my back? You ought not to trust him.
It's fine. Do as I ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. For
report to me before taking any action. Yes, all right. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only a Venturine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
Like, the cornerstones are meant to be, like, to seal preservation emanator's powers. Why do they need to seal their powers? Are they even emanators? The 10 stone hearts?
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Yeah, we need to burn this place to the ground. Can you, provide some, star notes? You'll need about 5 of them.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your, immaculate eyes, you know? What? How many point of view switched? It's always been switched. Let's see.
Why is it detected?
Oh, whoops.
Inside the light?
Go here. Whoops. Enable. There we go. How's it going, girl? Finished with, whatever you were doing at Bellabog?
How does it feel to be in business with a Venturine? I bet you're not used to it.
He sucks. Well, actually, he gave me money, so I guess he's great.
That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further.
Is Aventurine also a Stoneheart? Because he has a cornerstone apparently. So what's his thingy? What's teal? I don't know what type of jewel that represents.
But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch, and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest.
He's that good, huh? It works only when all parties' interests are aligned.
As for the 2 cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
So, I'm helping your buddy out. Can I get, like, a bonus? Careless Bloodhound family member. Hey, what you talking about?
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
What?
We made a mistake last time,
Australian?
and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony.
Hell, even I can't
We've got
sound
the right
Australian.
one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Oh, I couldn't remember at all. Remember me? We meet again. I actually have such a good memory. I can't remember a shit.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
Time to taste my back.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before?
I've got business with your captain. Where is he? I need you to pull some records for me. It's for official business. When's our lunch break? Hungry. Wait, what? The fuck? What the fuck of an answer is this?
Oh, sheesh, why do you keep asking me that? We're in the middle of investigating a murder case for the family. May we speak to your captain about it?
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge.
Oh my god.
What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Composed? I think she's the careless one.
That's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one she mentioned, right?
Yeah, he's right here. Who said shit about me? What'd you say, eh? Alright. Got anything new to say, Topaz?
Please, continue to investigate.
No. Alright.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher.
Hey, the guy's gone.
Gallagher. Where could he be?
Well, I'm pretty sure I see him.
Dreams are supposed to be confusing.
Just as I...
Hello, gonna mix me up a drink?
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
Yeah?
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
I just messed up with everyone's emotions. This ain't it, Chief. You've got the wrong gal. That's right. It's me, Clocky. Clock? Oh my god. Yeah, it's Clocky.
You think you look alike?
How about a clockwork trick?
Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
Is he still sad?
I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
I just made everyone
Hold
sad,
on,
that's it.
sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
What? Gray hair?
He didn't send you all here?
Me?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
So that means Gallagher is not the security officer.
He'll do! He's the one we've been looking for!
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through.
Oh my god, you're pissing me off.
Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
Yes, there is.
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
I could beat him up.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that? What was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind?
I guess I could.
Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic.
Could make him angry again with the fight. Just what I've been waiting for. But I can't abuse it for evil doings. Yeah, I can't abuse it, I just...
It's not bad if we're resolving a misunderstanding.
I'm gonna use it for the greater good.
Please?
Why can't I use our march?
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that's it. Everyone, please leave.
You and this Bloodhound family member have met before, and you know he's very upright. But you're also aware that principles sometimes don't matter when a person is in a good mood. She is in a good mood, son of a bitch.
Sorry, no can do. Everyone, please leave.
What mood is he in? Calm. It's time to be sad.
You lot insist on doing this.
That's right.
Sorry, but human lives and the family's reputation are at stake.
They are?
It is imperative we know everything about the case.
No, I meant to say... Do I really have to get down on my knees and grovel?
Yes. If you don't mind, I'll have to decline. No. Do it.
I didn't think you were the type who would kick someone when they were down.
Well, they usually enjoy it.
If that's the case, I'll just have to acquiesce to everyone's wishes. Lower my esteemed head and plead with everyone.
No. No need. Standing is just fine. You don't need to do that.
What are you doing, March? You're ruining my fun.
Looks like he still doesn't want to divulge anything.
The principal Bloodhound mired with endless sorrow. As compensation, you have to think of a way to comfort him. No. Be angry.
You punk. Why can't you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Oh my god, he's a lot
The
more
security
confident
officer's word is absolute law. I've told you that place up ahead is off limits. To wind, to rain, even if the Dream Master was here, they aren't getting in.
now. It doesn't rain in the Golden Hour. Even the Dream Master isn't getting in?
That's just a metaphor. A metaphor. Don't you get it? Oh, I'm warning you. If you keep insisting, I'm gonna have to show you my true power.
They should actually make it rain. It sounds awesome.
He looks kinda angry now. Should we?
Oh yeah, there are no weather effects here at all. Come at me, bro. You dare defy me and my baseball bat? You come at me, bro.
Humans never learn.
Humans never learn. Wait, what? Humans?
Oh, great. Even if Klipop were here, they wouldn't be able to protect him.
There is no meaning to death and defiance. Why do you not understand? Sweet Dreams Troop, charge! Teach them a lesson they won't forget!
Oh. We're actually fine.
I've no interest in conflict.
Very nice.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Alright.
Rules are made to be broken.
That's all you got?
Pop it on.
Here! You can't run! Try that again.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Nice.
You can't run!
Fighting is good.
The dot
up,
was
let's
less
see it.
nice. Hey, like that?
Am
Principal
I
Bloodhound
destined to
family member?
relive this outcome? Looks like you and I have been plunged into a cycle of despair.
I think it's just you, buddy.
Oh, what's he talking about?
However, this time, I will sever the chains of tragedy. The only way any of you will pass is over my dead body.
Can't die in the dreamscape.
He doesn't have to be so melodramatic, does he?
Looks like he still doesn't want to divulge anything.
Principal Bloodhound family member has become unusually gloomy. I have to think of a way to get him to lighten up. Oh, what, really? I fought for nothing? At least for a few lines of dialogue.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa! It's this time already? What? Time to clock out! And no one's gonna stop me.
The highly principled member of the Bloodhound family laughed heartily and left the scene. What?
What?
Huh? That's hardly principled at all.
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
You wanna have a try? It'll make you sad.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome.
I mean, it's you
Since
guys.
you made it here, what can I do for you?
Have you met Himiko and March?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir.
Three-timing.
Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
He's risen her up already.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express, and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
Silver-haired.
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
So you know. What happened to the silver-haired guy that you were, after? That's exactly what the family has ordered us to investigate. We are sorry too.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
I don't think she's dead, actually.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
Yeah, aren't you part of the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family.
On Penacony?
No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest?
Penacony.
Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
You're saying that's true?
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
At this moment on the other side. Is this... This Star Rail Venti?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol.
I'm getting more
Each
confused.
member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Sustenance. Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
It's time to wake up.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
So
in the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. Oh, she's gonna attack him? Probably not. And then quickly lets go. In the blink of an eye.
Don't mind me, it's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
That's how she gets her memories back. That's everything. Guy in the moment of daybreak. Can we actually go to these other places?
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
But she can't dream? Huh. So they have people to dream up these items that they can actually show here in Golden Hour. Well, people ran out of imagination or whatever regarding the Gilded Hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault's door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
Well, it's a dream. They don't die in a dream. About the Blue Hour.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return. Waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
Why do you recall your memories like reading a book? It's a bit weird. She doesn't talk normally. About the moment of dusk.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk.
Isn't it here?
My companions have been there too.
I haven't been there.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves.
This place sucks.
I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
Too old? Yeah, they'd begin falling apart pretty quickly. That's everything.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way.
Okay. I'm not sure that actually helps at all, but...
Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be.
Well, it used to be a penal colony.
I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you.
Oh no, not story time with Welt.
There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom.
Talking about Kevin.
And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future.
I am forever lost.
Slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia.
It's not utopia.
It is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Well, some people
because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
Yeah, Project Stigmata.
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
That's what he wanted.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit.
You don't know of this Acheron?
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Not even a little bit?
I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream,
What, did she get stuck in
I ended
stigmata
that
space?
man's life. Alone.
Alone? Oh no.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
Nihility.
Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Oh yeah, there she is. Black Swan talking to herself again.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
Boot Hill?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Constance? Who?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to,
yeah, it's Boot
my
Hill.
bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter?
Yes.
I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
Can you even kill a memo keeper?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
She's not even Acheron. Not even a Galaxy Ranger.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a pathstrider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck.
Hardly an ally, you want to shoot her in the face.
Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo Keeper, go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
An emanator who should not exist. Again, I already know this, but emanator of what? Only nihility.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
It's part of my act.
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed.
Yeah, I did what you asked.
Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Council of Mundanites?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve.
Ready to go in 17 systems.
How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. That they hold the secrets of Penacony.
Yeah.
So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie.
The useless jewels.
Now I'm only one step away from victory.
Maybe it's not so useless after all.
Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Conceal the
Well,
bomb.
who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
Oh,
you
where is
are
he?
indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
I want some cash.
Well, maybe I am. Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What is this?
What's this? Medical advice?
Oh. He's Batman.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor.
No, he's just behind you.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
No, not evenly. More on me, please. Gonna hand out money, huh? Monday Night's Insight. A most exquisite scroll, holding a doctor's prescription within. Dr. Ratio advises you to only unveil it at a moment of life or death. Another Omamori? You look distressed. Is something troubling you? If so, you can figure it out yourself. To Icarus. That's macabre. Lados! Planet of Canticles. Here, have a gem.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
No. Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
I don't know.
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's
maybe
incredibly
activates.
kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Maybe it's a gem filled with negative emotions.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Sweet death. Have you heard of it?
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up.
Oh.
It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Yes.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Unfortunately.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Why are they so happy? You not make them sad?
Would you be willing to support my...
No. Chabro. What a Chabro.
The world has truly lost its way.
Here, I got these gems for you.
You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Yep.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Want the gem or not?
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea.
Oh?
Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Now, what a disappointment.
An XPD?
The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut.
Oh.
And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Interesting.
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even called this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme.
Indeed.
But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
It's Bocce with the botched up proposal.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Uh-huh. Here, I cut these gems for you.
Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me?
Both.
Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soulglad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
Yes. You really shouldn't drink so much Soulglad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soulglad.
Hey, bro.
The Devil of Soulglad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
Uh-huh.
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Very funny indeed. Thank you.
What a waste of time that was.
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Damn, that's pretty extreme. Anyway, can you eat ice cream? Please have some mercy here, the Christmas present. Yeah, whatever.
Please do not hit the entertainment facilities.
Woolsey? What are you doing
Take
here?
care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
Uh-huh. Here, I got these gems for you. Can't take them. The expression on this hunk of a man was complex, as if you were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end. Or is it looking at a venturine? Or is
You
it
don't
at the
look
gem?
good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
You can tell.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work, then.
Does it mean he doesn't know about it?
What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Uma, what are you doing here?
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Oh wait, man, I'm out of entry. Here, I cut these gems for you.
Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you.
What's in those gems?
So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
Because it's negative.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid.
Baseless urban legend?
I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
Since I'm a venturing, I should be able to win, right? Right? Oh, what a scam. Fuck off.
Not enough credits left.
Turns out adventuring ain't so lucky after all. Hey, Bali.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Yeah, that ass. Hey, I got these gems for you.
Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Now I'm starting to think it is.
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, it just made his day.
Oh, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
He's gonna show him all death.
You sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
Gold? It's not gold, is it?
Devil of Soulglad, dangers in the dream, and nightmare ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Yeah, you don't have to give them gifts.
Entertainment facilities.
For them to ask them a question. But hey, what's Cascade here? I need the money. It's getting worse.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Who?
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Of course.
Oh, it's you, masked fool.
Just ask her.
I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
Of course.
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do.
There are also
Who
other
watched the
side
little
first.
songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Robin.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
No, it's because you talk too much.
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool?
Fool.
All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out...
I don't think that's merely just to
you
draw her out.
reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen.
Oh.
I just need an answer to one question.
You got her in chaos.
Back then, when you asked me to find a mute...
Who?
Did you really mean Robin?
They're watching.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make?
That means it's a yes.
Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool.
Talking riddles. Lying, huh?
Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
Yeah. Very good offer. I'll take it.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Hey, it's a Venturi.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
The branding? The brand?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Commodity code. Sold like a slave,
Silence!
Huh?
I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound.
Doesn't sound so indifferent to me, but whatever.
The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day.
Massacre.
But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Fight to the death, huh?
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
Yeah. And the
I've
other
got
34?
stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But
I mean Sigonian?
You look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
How much was I worth?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know?
60 Tamba.
Well, it was 60 Tanba. No more, no
Red
less.
copper coins. It doesn't sound so expensive. That sounds
I'll take my
cheap as shit.
chances. 30 Tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 Tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah,
Sure,
sorry,
okay.
but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing.
All or nothing.
Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
But what happened to his sister?
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad.
Oh, is she a
Why
playable
settle
character?
for ordinary
She
when you
looks
can
unique.
experience extraordinary. We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Look! A lady as cool as Serval!
She's cool indeed. I think she is Serval.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Sounds like lesbian
Oops.
talk.
She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized non-alcoholic drinks for you.
Non-alcoholic?
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Just imagine a good
Only
drink.
then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it.
Luck again.
Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Collect the ingredients for the drinks. Take the lava lamp and put it in. No. Oh, what's this? Investigate.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
Let's put them in the drink.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
It's mine now. I can only imagine how intense that scene must have been. So enemies drop gold coins even in a dream.
That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
So we can't put the chips in. Oh, we can. Recipe high stakes. The poker game continued. Reaching the 4th round, the man could not stop himself from checking his hand. His confidence had long since wavered. A true gambler won't hesitate to call, even if the chances of winning are impossibly small. The young man on the opposite side of the table snickered, pushing all his chips forward, all in. Being content is a virtue for mortals, whereas hesitation is a fatal flaw for gamblers. I hesitate all the time. Oh, here we go. What the fuck are you doing here?
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Maybe someone else brought it here. Maybe it's placed here for decoration. It's no good for our drink if all shaken up.
Uh-huh. Let's just leave it here for a while, and it'll be alright, right? Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko.
Her coffee is the most unique, I guess.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
I wish I could know. Anyway, recipe, classic Soul Glad. When it comes to Soul Glad, classic means the best. Despite 3 attempts to modify the formula, the Soul Glad company was compelled to return to the original recipe due to complaints from dissatisfied customers each time. Now, double-blind tests show that over 70% of customers fail to discern the difference between the new formula and the original one. So why would they complain? Can't talk?
Check out this bottle! The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads...
Dream syrup.
Dream syrup. Thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is...
Not also
half an amber era ago. Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
Time to drink it. Maybe it hasn't expired yet, but I thought we could drink anything in dreams.
That's true, but this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Then we'll keep it for now.
Recipe: Dream Syrup. A unique creation from Penacony. This syrup is in fact a non-addictive tranquilizer, offering an ineffable experience of serenity and delight for a certain duration after ingestion. Its manufacturer claims this syrup has all the benefits of religion and alcohol without any of their drawbacks. What? Religion? What do you look like?
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. What should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Give praise of high morals. Give 50,000. Hell no. Give a bag of trash. Doesn't seem to be anything that can be put in. Bag of trash, sure. You put a bag of trash into the empty cup.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way. The words on the note are changing. Happiness is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it?
We can always take it.
Something feels weird about this.
Recipe: Bright Future. One day, we will have a real house. With a cup of coffee in her hand, your wife says. It will have a yard where we can grow flowers, a hall where we can dance, a transparent attic where we can gaze at the stars, and ideally a small dog to cuddle and fall asleep with. That will truly be the truly blissful life. You smile in silence and propose a toast. The warm vapor swirls and ascends, gently caressing the ceiling before dissipating. A bright future exists only in dreams.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience.
Oh, I see.
You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
She can sing?
Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony and shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
Sounds desperate.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. with extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Why not?
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Just what I've been waiting for. How come even you, Himiko?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Why don't we go to the most public places to actually do this shit? Hey, can we talk? I can't really get in there. Hello. Alright, guess I'll just talk to Amiki. Hello.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you?
Why don't you look at me when
if
you're
you're
talking?
here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Are you her suitor? Siobhan said anything can be imbibed. Perhaps you can try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. What? Try reading her thoughts. I have no idea either. She's side-eyeing me? Calm. Be angry.
Those darn Irish jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming.
That drove her out?
Huh. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again.
Most likely, yes.
I can help clear the way for her.
I don't think that's possible.
I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
You simping for Siobhan? Sounds like it.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
Alright, how about be happy?
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage.
Share the stage?
The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey.
I still don't get. What is she?
I've
Dancer?
seen
Singer?
that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
Okay, she's a bit crazy.
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
Namiki, pour and pick a white grape soda into your tall glasses. The rims gently. Oh my god.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
Pick a white grape soda. This soda made of fermented white grapes tastes both sour and bitter. White grapes? I had white grapes before. It serves an exceptionally revitalizing remedy for summer heat, and consuming it often results in sneezing and a runny nose. According to those who have tasted it, it feels like a cold hand pressed against your neck. Pikachu. Pikachu? Oh, well, whatever.
I just don't get why she won't leave.
Alright, time to be sad. This will do it.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy. longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
Oh, she's your partner.
You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched.
Oh my god, just tell me what she does.
I know. She probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
As a... You feel an inexplicable mix of bitterness and sweetness that permeates the air. The next moment, the emotion turns into a liquid filling your goblet.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Yeah, just using her as a
Here's the
carry.
payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left?
Yeah.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Nice.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Eternal endurance. Insufficient active ingredient. Experiment failed. The scholar, frustrated by his 106,001st failure, randomly poked at the terminal. Developing a new poison formula proved to be much more challenging than anticipated. If he couldn't produce results by tomorrow, his mind was overwhelmed with worry, leading him to knock over the test tube rack on the table. The liquids from 2 unidentified containers mixed, releasing a pungent odor. The 106,002nd attempt results successful, and he's dead. Also, that's how you create peanut butter. Hey, Siobhan.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallagher. This guy is pure magic. He can satisfy even the pickiest of customers.
Talking about yourself?
Don't go easy on this old man. Give him a real challenge.
Oh boy.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
How about all of them?
So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Literally everything I picked up. I gathered all the ingredients I need. I'll come back later.
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
I guess dream syrup.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what today's dream seekers crave. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
The eternal endurance. High stakes. Bright future, sure. It's my trash drink.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times. Too beautiful to be real.
Who?
Mikhail.
Who's Mikhail?
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Straws with concentric circles. Hanu's sign. Coin-shaped lemon slices. Not sure why I want Hanu's sign on it, but sure.
A symbol of bravery and dauntlessness.
Oh wait, that's
May
it.
you break free from your shackles just like he did.
Hanunu.
Well, it's done. Here's to you, Dream Seeker, with this glass of El Dorado.
El Dorado.
To golden dreams.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Can we talk about the case now?
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Mikhail. I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Yeah. A child.
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
Yeah, I knew that. And
She managed to fool me at first.
Fool?
My age must be getting the best of me. But here
I thought it
on
was
the
coming
planet
for
of
her.
festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality.
Vanished?
As if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Oh.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her. Maybe things will turn out different than what we think. Is she a ghost? Yes.
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you.
Yes, people die.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess
boy.
it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
It's an
There's a
invitation from
message.
the watchmaker.
Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
And she remembered it well.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
Doesn't seem like they know him at all.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
They did.
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
To find the Watchmaker.
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Oh, he is the death. What does this have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean...
No. Unless he is Mikhail.
The betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Oh, I see. I forgot all the interactions with Mikhail.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
It's prison.
You
for
know
the
that
prison?
Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC's shackles and fought for freedom.
That's supposed to be Mikhail?
He is Hanu.
Oh, Hanu.
The great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Yeah, so he is real. The character Hanu is based on a real-life person. So that Clocky cartoon is actually a documentary.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
My friend, have we met before?
And a whole new place to explore. Like, Yank, son of a bitch. A bird that loves to sing will never have bad fortune. Do you want to be as fortunate as me? Come and sing with me. Sing with a happy chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Hey, you too are favored by fortune. I'll let you have the games console. I need to go back to the Great Tree. Bye-bye, chirp. Alright, see you, some bitch. Oh, puzzle. My favorite. Tick-tock. Quick, 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 quick. The deadline is almost here. The deadline is coming. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Alright, whatever. Alright. Module stuck. How is it stuck? Oh. But of course. Oh, I can go further. But of course. It's stuck. Yeah. I was just pondering the entire time about how to do this, of course. No. How do I make that pot go? I feel like this is what you want to do. Oh. I was right. TikTok, what deadline is it rushing for again? I can't remember. Forget it. Can't be that important. Oh shit.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Must be something big going down. Can you convince them to let us in? It's pretty impressive even from out here.
Well, it's a masterpiece from the family after all. Besides the followers of the preservation, the family members are the best at creating mind-blowing marvels. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
Yeah, Clocky will have to be the
Watchmaker. In the
Watchmaker.
animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
Inherit the title?
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No. I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Children?
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Train Mikhail.
What did you do?
Sold him out.
I did nothing.
Oh.
And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
A new Watchmaker. Who could that person be? Is the Watchmaker an organization? Yeah, how can they just keep inheriting it?
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title.
That was Mikhail.
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
It just randomly
How
brought us
ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
You just told us about it. Didn't have to bring us to the theme park.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
Unless there's more to this place.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that the family isn't all united. They ain't harmonious.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
And that death is related to the Watchmaker.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
That was a lie. That Clocky is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh?
Not really,
He's
but
just
no.
a fictional character, not a real person.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
That pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Ask about Welt's situation. Mr. Yang, our investigations here has come to an end. How's progress going on your end? Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agree that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're now headed to Dewlight Pavilion. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? I confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry. Please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything.
Are your companions worried about you? they're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
Hey, we're back here again.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Well, I've already explored the place, so I might as well just go quick. Oh my god. Beyond Good and Evil. I'm not sure if they'll go well with this team, but you know, whatever. You can't talk to the statues.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Acheron draws her blade slightly. Within a moment, her breath became imperceptible.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Technique. Yeah, I know. You can't talk to these statues. Don't say shit. I'll slice it first.
Stream 4. Gleamable. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matters.
Dang it, it's one of the chests I didn't loot.
And the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Well, this definitely looks like sandals. This looks like formal shoes. Now you know who they are.
Stream 4. Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other, so the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine.
I like to think to.
The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
They completely ignored the other set.
Stream 4. Gleam old blades.
Go and grab that.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
I don't get to slice it. Oh.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No interesting conflict.
So familiar.
You can't run!
Again.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Here! Try that again.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take?
Don't worry about
My
me.
turn.
Still waters of oblivion.
Too late to repent. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Tough luck running into me. You can't run. You're annoying.
How's this take?
Fighting is meaningless.
Destined for oblivion.
My turn. Here. You can't run. Try that again.
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry about me.
Free will, or what?
How's this take?
Thanks a lot.
I've no interest in conflict.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's what you got.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn.
I've no interest in.
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Gonna convince Sunday.
Seems like the mansion's
confront
entire
Sunday.
workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
To receive honored guests. We can actually become tiny here. Oh, nothing to say? Well, that's a bit disappointing. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, I need to grab that last chest. Oh, lowly trash can. Hello. Young members of the family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. And that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're giving directions to a guest? Point directly in the direction of the destination with my hand. Keep my fingers together and point in the right direction on the tip of my palm. I'm not a server. Bring the guest to the destination, yeah. That's rude. The correct way is to bring your 4 fingers together with your palm facing upward. That's a fail. Alright, now I know the answer. I'll answer it quickly next time.
3, Stream forth. Gleam old friends.
Fire of entering? No, haven't yet. Alright, reset you son of a bitch. Keep my fingers together, point in the right direction with the tip of my palm. Not bad. Keep the fingers together with your palm facing upwards, a proper gesture when giving directions. So your new lesson. You've had a few lessons in etiquette. Now imagine the VIP of the family raising a toast to everyone, including you. How would you respond? Join the table and start feasting on their delicacies. I'd lower my glass when clinking it with theirs. I'd take off immediately, yeah. How could you ignore the gesture of the VIP? Be a disgrace to the family. Alright. The door's closed. Point. Okay, I'll lower my glass when clinking it with theirs, yeah. Yeah, that's right, you need to be humble when dealing with the VIP. I think you have the bright future ahead. If only all other youngsters were as well-mannered as you. Yep. Of course, I'm just the best. There's no one here.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
My white? What is it, her stealth move? A letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Deerline Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is hardly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the memory zone mean death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. They can control death. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. Won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant moa pudding, tarts from Morolons, and wild strawberries from Aconyako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy. And almond meringue, cream cracknels from Medisha. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Sheepbear be with us, your sister, Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice.
Yes.
And now it seems I was right.
Somehow, because the harmony was
Robin
off.
believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
It's another Aeon.
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
List of death's victims. Anserol, a male Haluvian. Oh, it is Haluvian. Was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operations proved unsuccessful. No, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation. Muri, a male from Shenzhou, entered a spheroid in golden hour and mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in air. Later examinations showed no signs of forced entry or exit on the spheroid. Now it seems like a culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigation methods feasible. Imaka, a female human, participated in a talent show in the moment of scorch sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judges turned around and disappeared in the shadows below. The footage for that episode of the show has been deleted. The culprit is swift and skilled at disguises. Caution is advised. Weber, a male Pipishi, fell down when entering his office on payday in Gilded Hour. Was killed by an unknown meme that suddenly appeared. The memories of witnesses have been processed. Referring to attack wounded or vulnerable individuals, uncertain, maybe taking orders from someone else. Shemet, a male Pipishi, was taken away while flipping over a card at the casino at the moment of stars. Casino staff has dealt with the aftermath of the incident. Flipping a card, interesting. Deckham, a male human, jumped into the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown meme under the sea and drowned. His girlfriend's memories have been processed, but the outcomes are not satisfactory. Further intervention from motivators may be necessary. Most cases are related to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Additional notes, scratch that after checking only 2 cases related to the ocean. This was what Akron must have been talking about. There's an old lady that stared into the ocean for what seemed like an eternity. It must have been this one. This case. Chai Sha, a female Foxian, was engulfed by an unknown meme while playing dreamy slots in Golden Hour. The incident caused a huge commotion at the spot. The memories of most witnesses have been processed. Could it be that sweet dreams true? Do not have been ability to imitate and learn? Multiple culprits? There is likely a mastermind behind the scenes. Or maybe it's just random because, you know, it's people's emotions. Kambiga, a male bloodhound, was attacked by an unknown meme before his shift change in the moment of serenity, resulting in his death after a fight. Security measures have been enhanced in the prison area. No notable details in this case. Need to ask the bloodhound family to strengthen defenses in the prison and other facilities. So they do die when they die in the dream. Especially by a meme. Janet, a female human, disappeared while visiting the film history gallery at the museum at the moment of Soul. She was drawn towards a mysterious sound calling to her and walked into a screen, vanishing without a trace. The site has been cordoned off. This is the only case where the culprit demonstrates speech ability. Further verification is required to determine if this is a false claim. Monk, a male Intellitron, was attacked while replacing his newly purchased high-grade vision sensor in the auction at the moment of dusk. Vision sensor? Noteworthy. Annette, a female Pepeshi, vanished while touching up her makeup in the bathroom before the graduation ceremony at Paperfold Academy at the moment of Soul. She was caught by a meme into a mirror and disappeared, witnessed by a teacher at the scene. Mirror? Noteworthy. Current hypothesis is related to sight. Chloe, a female Intellitron, was attacked by a meme and disappeared when she blew out the candles during her birthday celebration with her friends in Blue Hour. All witnesses are currently receiving treatment from motivators. More attacks occurred in dark or dim environments. Is sight really a trigger? This is what Uma talked about. Blew out candles and saw a meme. Carissa, a female Halluvian, was harassed by a fervent fan backstage before her performance in the moment of scorched sand, and was subsequently abducted by a meme during her escape. The Bloodhound family has apprehended the fan. Abducted? Keep a lookout for this fervent fan. Dorian, male human, took a nap before the end of his shift in the moment of daybreak without telling his managers and was abducted by an unknown meme hiding under a chair. Emergency intervention was provided and production at the factory has resumed as usual. Taking a nap, plus consider discussing with the Alfalfa family about increased vacation time and additional breaks for workers. Marlowe, a male human, disappeared after being involved in a car accident in Golden Hour. Witnesses report the presence of an eerie meme who fled underground at the scene of the accident. Note, this is a genuine case of death. The meme must be connected to concepts such as death and murder, as this comprises over 100 cases related to the memory zone meme death. However, the author of that list seems to still struggle with figuring out the pattern. Well, it strikes randomly. There we go.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Yeah, so it's random.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
But there may still be a traitor?
This light cone is securely guarded.
No, free light cone.
It must hold some important memories.
It's a little brother.
According to Robin's interview,
big brother.
Despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Well, one's
Growing
dead,
up
so...
brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Oh, paper. List of suspects. Esteemed head of the Oak family. The investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case has been concluded. Findings are summarized below for your review. Respectfully yours, Esme Droit. Attachment: Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family, short grey hair, leading to a laid-back lifestyle, often caught slacking off at work. It has to be a high position. What do I mean, general staff? Percy, a diplomatic clerk at the Oak family. Dark curly hair, suffering from severe OCD, unable to work until his tie is tied and checked 5 times. Mercia, diplomatic clerk, Oak family, long grey hair, devoted fan of clocky, exhibits a preference for the clock element in almost all aspects of life. Connor, a professor at Paperfold Academy, short red hair, rumored by students to be an enigmatic figure due to his unkempt appearance. Doriani, a professor at Paperfold Academy, short grey hair, known among students for bringing cigarettes to class instead of textbooks. Purudu, a researcher from the Nightingale family. Long blonde hair, known for being obsessed with soda and having the research lab's trash can filled with empty drink cans. Benny, a dreamscape producer from the Nightingale family. Curly brown hair, frail and thin, exhibiting an almost fanatical affection for dream construction. Maureen, a dreamweaver from the Nightingale family. Short grey hair, standard stature for peppershy adults, possesses a collector's fetish, particularly fond of mugs and jugs. Sir Whitaker, the head of the Nightingale family. Short black hair, distinguished by his rare orange pupils. Pat, a renowned actor from the Irons family. Short grey hair, featured in numerous classic films and TV shows, known for his distinctive high thigh band. Burridge, an actor from the Irons family. Short black hair, frequently cast in gangster-themed films, widely acclaimed for his performances in close-quarters combat scenes. Nader, a drinksmith from the Iris family. Short blonde hair, enjoying a good reputation among tourists for his engaging conversations. Carrie, an actress from the Iris family. Long pale hair, known for cross-dressing in films to play suit-clad male protagonists. Affectionately called by her fans as the Grey Beauty. Oh my god, what the fuck is the point of this list? Brandon, a guard from the Bloodhound family, short brown hair, a wonderful medallion for rescuing 10 stranded tourists in an incident caused by a meme. Carter, a security officer of the Bloodhound family, short blonde hair, small stature, often spending his leisure time at casinos in the Mirror of Stars. Woolsey, oh not Woolsey, the captain of Bloodhound Guardians, short blonde hair, a stocky man bearing several scars from previous encounters with memes. Olomu, a detective from the Bloodhound family, short black hair, known for his unkempt stubble and excellent undercover work in investigations within the underground gangs. Corinna, an agent from the Bloodhound family, long grey hair, nicknamed Fireball by underground gangs due to her tendency to wear all red attire while enforcing the law. Melanie, a reporter from the Alfalfa family, short blonde hair, standard peppery stature, exhibiting a mental age beyond her actual years. Gabe, a gambling agent from the Alfalfa family, short black hair, standard peppery stature, used to enjoy candy before gamble starts. Lothric, a hotel butler from the Alfalfa family, dark curly hair, tall stature, possessing a sense of humor that attracts numerous VIP customers. Lester, an auction trader from the Alfalfa family, grey curly hair, medium stature, regularly indulging a Dreamjoy special after work. Nagni, a project manager from the Alfalfa family, long blonde hair, shorter than average Pepeshi, maintains a calm demeanor that has generated a lot of revenue for the family. These are a total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's note. But is there a common thread among them? I've reached a conclusion. No, you haven't reached shit. What the fuck is this?
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Is there really 52?
Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Well, I can't read it again. A letter from Alfalfa to Sunday. I have been informed about Robin and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her older brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. Oh. So Sunday is the head of the Oak family now. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment. Be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I heard that you are planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole, and I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. So he missed himself. Of course. Well, you are convinced that death is connected to the Watchmaker. I have met the Watchmaker many times long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister, and I have never found any evidence linking him to that memory zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess all the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. The Germany Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences if Dominicus's arrival is delayed. Dominicus? Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to a diplomatic conflicts with other major factions involving us as in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there will be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old OT. OT Mall? That OT?
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old OT is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
No. It could have also been
Before
Robert
coming
himself.
here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And...
I don't think her white thingy worked.
Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree?
No.
Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery,
pretty sure I could hear you.
I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However,
Shackled him with death.
I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now,
he's
out there handing out his wealth on the streets.
Yeah.
And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Is he gonna do the Zone of Truth on them as well? No?
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit.
Kataka.
As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the
So
IPC
Katika
has
and
appropriately
Avjin both resided
relocated
on
the
Sigourney.
suspect in the spirit of the Charter, and will continue to conduct further
natives.
investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes.
Jade.
Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet,
Not necessarily Avjin,
you went
could
and
be
killed that
Katikans.
man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Oh.
Then let's talk about the second gamble.
There's nothing on the table.
Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
His entire life.
My life.
Of course.
I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
You...
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value.
Remainder? So you already had 30
tanbas. No more, no less.
Did he actually get 30 tanbas from his,
With this money, I'll climb to even
other
greater
master?
heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting.
30 tanbas or to see Lenore.
A pity Diamond
her
won't
Lenore.
see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out,
Diamond.
I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf.
Then 30 tanbas it is.
You're wrong. 30 tanbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that.
More?
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name.
Almost sounds
but
like carving.
unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Well, is it revealing itself now?
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost.
Well, if you set your bar to pretty
Is
low,
it because
you can never
Gayathra
lose.
blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then?
Then you make more bets.
Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble?
Yes,
An even more
gambles.
glorious one. Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure?
Failure. One failure.
Never to
end it all.
return.
He'll win until he loses.
I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas.
That's the life he's destined to live.
Lowly gambler.
Who's talking?
What? What?
It's that lowly gambler. A hologram.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea?
The idea to what?
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
Newborn of
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite.
That's polite. Damn.
I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yeah, he wants to show everyone he gave the gems to death.
A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Oh boy.
Why not?
Poor NPCs.
Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
That's not, because I gotta end the stream.
What exactly are you?
Not giving me much chance to just take a break.
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
Well, future doesn't look dead, so
First I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Oh, why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
Featherhead. Well, anyway, yeah, I gotta end it now. Head to the central stage of the park. Nice. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh shit, wrong one. Alright, see you next time where I will... Well... How much more of it is there? Am I actually at the end? One more stream more to do it, probably. Or maybe 2. We'll see. Alright, Peach.